everyone. It is Saturday Night Live. I tell you. I'm here. I'm live. I'm here for you. How are you tonight? Happy Saturday night, everybody. How was your day? What are you and maybe even you grateful for this Saturday night? I'm grateful for all of you. I'm excited to be here with you this Saturday night. Woo! At more-ish than eight, but I am here. I am here and I am excited to be here. Yes, I am. What is happening in your world today? How was your Saturday? Were the shoppers out in force? Were they in there ringing your register? Were they ringing it? I hope they were. I hope they were making your day amazing. Amazing. We had a busy day here, which was nice. It was nice. I was at my desk a good part of the day. Hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. Dazzle, it is treat time. We are here closing out week 81, 82. Week 80, well, no, 80, 81. 80, 81. I got my weeks wrong. 80, 81. Hey, Kitty, how are you? How is your day today? What are you grateful for this Saturday night? Were those shoppers out in force for you today? Were they bringing you great things? We had good stuff coming and going. It was going both ways. In and out. It was like a revolving door. Woo. In and out. Just the way we like it. Keep that merchandise moving. Keep it moving. We were cranking it out, which is exciting. I do like that. I do like keeping it exciting. But tell me about your day and what is making your day exciting. In and out is good, Adele. In and out is good. And I got dinner 2 nights in a row. We got dinner before the show. I know I'm later tonight than I was last night, but we got dinner in. We just grilled some hamburgers and hot dogs, and we had what the market called crunchy slaw. It was really good. It was like a nice mix. Had some cranberries in it and some other stuff. It was really very good. For dinner. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook? Hop right on over to YouTube. Same Neil, different channel. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kitty, that you had one of those in your store today. Those people are out there still. They are out there, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. I'm grateful that you have a great police department there in your town that was able to help with that. That always puts a sourpuss on the day when you have to deal with something like that. But people just get that way. People are tired, Kitty. People are tired. They just don't know what to do. You know. And they come and they take it out in all shapes and forms, and it's really weird when they do it, how they do it, what they do. It is disheartening, but the heartening fact is that 99% of all your other customers, even the police that were in today, were great. Okay, and that's what you have to take to heart. That is the part that is what you have to take to heart. Yes, there are people, there are definite non-believers in this. People are tired. This wasn't supposed to go on this long. But it has, and it's not over yet. Hey, Rick, how are you? Great to have you here. Nice job, Laura. Great job, Laura. After dealing with Laura, I'm guessing that person doesn't want to run into Laura at the grocery store. I am guessing Laura doesn't want to run into to Laura at the grocery store. Great job, Laura. Kudos to you. Hey, Julie Jankowicz, it is great to have you here tonight. It is great to have you here tonight. But we got 9 more days of Mercury in retrograde. Remember, Mercury is still in retrograde. I got out a little bit this afternoon and I saw something. I was in Costco, the grocery store, and Home Depot briefly. And, I mean, between the pickups and the returns at Home Depot, they were a little nuts. Some of the customers in there were losing their chips in there. I mean, you have some of that each and every day, and you just have to take a breath with it. You have to have a great deal of patience and compassion for people right now. We just do. Mental health has gotten such a short stick in this pandemic. Mental health. There was actually a great article, I heard about it, talking about all the mental health apps that have come out. And most of them have no mental, anyone with a mental health background working on them. And, but you don't have to have I would say, I'd hope people that are selling an app on mental health would have that. And I'm not a mental health expert by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I'm literally the person that is not touchy-feely. I'm the person, when my mother would call me in the middle of the night and be looking for compassion and touchy-feely, I'm like, you called the wrong child. I'm the get-it-done child. I am not the touchy-feely child. But, a deep breath goes a long way right now. A deep breath goes a long way right now. And that is what I can encourage everybody to do. That is my mental health message to you. A deep breath, a walk around the building, even for some of your staff, sometimes it's take a break. Has anybody watched the segments? You can find them on YouTube of James Corden and Take a Break, where he goes into these businesses and I'm going to give some random worker a break. You can do that in your own store. You can go in. Would you like to take a break? Go take a break. I'm going to cover your shift right now. And that's okay. You need to give people need a little bit of mental space right now. There's just none of that happening. Maybe that's what I should do. I should get back on the road and I should just stop in resale stores and say, hi, I'm Neil. Would you like to take a break? Maybe I can recreate James Corden for resale. I am not the best, but I know the functions. You look like you've had a hard day. Would you like to take a break? And we can get somebody to videotape it. You'll go with me. All right. I've been tired lately and not been sitting as well. And I'm like, I told my doctor the other day, I said, I should be able to drive this whole country and everything. And I don't feel like my body's ready for it. He's like, and he said in another 10 days, you'll be right. You'll be good to go. So I don't know. Maybe when I get back from Disney, maybe it'll be my Thanksgiving tour between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'll just start driving across the country. People will feel like they need me more. I'll be done with my SBA project and we can do it because it's only 37 days till Disney, people. 37 days till we go to the Great Mickey Land. Let's get started tonight. Let's get started with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start that every night. I got my Disney Magic Band today. Rebecca got it for me. I'm excited about that. Good morning, good night book is how we start this program every night. Tonight we're on page 18. Good morning. Check your pockets. Got your keys? Okay, let's go. How's that for perfect? I talk about getting on the road and we talk about keys. How about that? Where did I do in my Friday night trivia? Ah, there it is. There it is. Are you ready for Friday night trivia? Adele, have you got your thinking cap? I think Adele is the reigning champion. I think she's gotten 2 weeks in a row here. I think Adele has gotten 2 weeks in a row. Now, keep in mind, the stories I am about to read to you. Three of these stories are true. One of them is not. They all sound fake. Are you ready? Kellogg's is turning Wendy's iconic Frosty milkshake into a breakfast cereal. Ippudo, the famed ramen restaurant, will sell its broth in a can. Story number 3. Lego will release a 9,000 90-piece set of the Titanic, the company's largest model of the ship. Or story number 4, Hershey's is teaming up with Johnny Rockets for a chocolate-flavored onion rings. One of those is fake. Only one. Which one is it? Is it Kellogg's is turning the Wendy's iconic Frosty milkshake into a breakfast cereal? Did Ippudo, the famed ramen restaurant, is it going to sell its broth in a can? Will Lego release a 9,000 90-piece set of the Titanic, the company's largest model of the ship? Or is Hershey's teaming up with Johnny Rockets for chocolate-flavored onion rings? Which one is false? Because resale is hot. While you guys think about that, while resale is hot, resale's been on a roll lately with more retailers jumping on board. Why not? Now Adidas is entering the fray through a partnership with ThredUp. To start the program is available to members of Adidas Creator Club app. You have to be on the app. Customers can send worn products to be reused or resold and receive points and Adidas vouchers in return. Anything that goes unsold will be sent to ThredUp's network of partners that reuse textiles. The program, called Choose to Give Back, will be made widely available online and in stores early next year. Purchasing a used item of clothing can reduce your carbon footprint the carbon footprint of that item by 82%. Adidas issued a new sustainability goals earlier this year, which includes reaching carbon neutrality by 2050. This supports a circular model for fashion by extending the life cycle of clothing. The more retailers and brands participate in the retail ecosystem, the greater the impact will be. According to ThredUp, 34% of consumers say that they are more likely to shop with a brand that offers secondhand along new items. ThredUp believes Adidas can increase brand loyalty and integrate even more circularity using resale. ThredUp continues to capitalize on the shift to resale, recently partnering with Madewell to sell used jeans. And by 2025, according to ThredUp, the secondhand market is expected to double from $36 billion this year to $77 billion. Yes, ThredUp is taking its time. But ThredUp is the one that's making money in this. Or at least out of the ones that are public companies or pre-IPO, they are the closest, as I've said all along. Their model is actually the best one, because their model is paying squat for stuff. They are paying squat because it costs a lot of money to process one item, photograph it, put it on your website, and get it in a box and ship it somewhere. Okay, that costs a lot of money, and they pay people squat for it. Okay, and with that, that's okay. That's okay that they do that, but but that is how they're achieving profitability. A lot of retail stores could learn something from them. Chocolate onion rings, yuck. So that's probably true. Hang on, I saw lots of answers here. Lego is true. Yes, Lego is true. I have an inside connection on that. Lego is true. Although Lego has been getting all sorts of feedback. I'm going to screw this up, and even we just talked about it at dinner. One of the complaints is that it doesn't have figures of the two characters that were in the movie. That it's not based on the movie, so it doesn't have the lady and the guy, and you know who I'm talking about, but I'm terrible with names, that were in the movie. And so Lego has been getting complaints since the announcement of the set. And the set is going to retail, I think, for $699 and taking pre-orders November 1st, expected to be on back order before the 8th. Oh, well, no, it's shipping November 8th. So very, very limited supply. So if you want that as a holiday gift, Rose and Jack, yes, those characters, it is based on the ship itself. It is based on historical details, not on the movie. And that has upset people with Lego. Lego customers have complained about that. So there you go. Directly from Rebecca on that, our inside Lego connection. They have been getting beat up over that. But I am sure the set will sell out quickly since they only have a limited supply. Let's see, what else we have for answers? Lego's true. Hershey chocolate onion rings is false. Hershey chocolate onion rings, as Julie says, is false. And Adele is saying chocolate onion rings is yuck, so that's probably true. You know, Adele, I was with you when I was working on this. I was with you. I'm like, chocolate flavored onion rings, yuck. But it's probably so yuck. It's probably true. But that story is not true. That is the fake story this week. That is the fake story. So Julie was correct. The Frosty story is true. Kellogg's is turning it into a breakfast cereal that will retail starting at $3.99. Ramen, the famed ramen restaurant, will sell its broth in a can. And Lego is releasing the Titanic. So there you go. There you go. Walmart is in the news this week for two different reasons. Okay. First and foremost, which is huge, okay, they are going to start making Home Depot, Walmart local deliveries. Local deliveries of Home Depot items will be done through Walmart's local delivery arm. Okay, it's all about last mile delivery and the issues with that. And I know you, Kitty, understand that from your experience with the post office, and others understand that this is all about last mile delivery. Amazon's going to open up its network to delivery. Walmart got there first and opened it up, and Home Depot is the first retailer they have signed on to use the Walmart delivery service. And so that is huge. It's huge for a couple reasons, because the other thing it really opens up, even though Walmart doesn't directly compete in a lot of areas with Home Depot directly, is it's a data grab. It is a data grab, too, that Walmart is doing this. So that is huge. That Home Depot is saying we don't have enough overlap in things, which in general they don't. But I mean, Walmart does sell some tools. Walmart does sell some paint and some other things that Home Depot does. I'm not saying the same quality as Home Depot, and things. And Home Depot's known as Home Cheapo, but it is interesting because that opens up. Home Depot is opening up their database to Walmart. I mean, that is part of this for Walmart. But the reality is that the last mile delivery is the hardest thing. Getting that going, handling that is very hard. So at least from a Walmart perspective, that makes sense. That makes sense. The other partnership that Walmart entered into this week, to me, makes no sense. Okay? To me, makes absolutely zero sense. If you carry an American Express Platinum card, okay, which currently has an annual fee of $695. An American Express Platinum card has an annual fee of $695. You will now get membership in Walmart Plus. Is that really an advantage to you? I mean, is an American Express somebody that's going to pay $700 a year for a credit card? Now, one of the big perks of the American Express Platinum card used to be the travel clubs in the airport. You used to be able to get into all the travel clubs with it. Okay, in the airports, just flash your Platinum card, and that was one of the biggest advantages of it. You didn't have to be a member of the airline. You didn't have to do anything. You whipped out your American Express Platinum card, and that was when they charged like $200 a year for it. You know, it was like double the green card. But at $700 a year for the Platinum card, if you are paying that much in membership just to have the eliteness of having a credit card, which is just stupid, okay, there's no financial sense in that, and it's all ego. If you've got that big a freaking ego, have at it. But a person with that big an ego in my opinion, is not a Walmart customer. I mean, I think of the time in our lives where we were big Walmart customers. When we were first starting out, Cassandra and I, you know, we could have 2 shopping cart trips to Walmart. I mean, we would be shopping in Walmart, you know, because that was where we were in life when we were first starting out in our first place. You know, the Derry, New Hampshire Walmart, we were there, you know, and we would stock up with two shopping carts sometimes. It was a big thing. But that was because of the savings, because we couldn't afford better stuff, you know, and we weren't smart enough to buy better stuff back then. We were, you know, Warren Buffett says it best when he says Americans can't afford to buy cheap stuff. And he means that from the perspective of the quality. By the time you buy it, because it doesn't last and everything, you know, you can't afford to buy that cheap stuff. And he's right. Okay. We just don't tend to get smarter about that till we're older, till we have a little bit more excess income, a little bit of spare. No, I think from a Walmart perspective, from Walmart's perspective, this team up with American Express allows them to say that they have so many more members. Okay. But there's a difference between having members, and having active members that actually use the service. And that's the big difference. That's not what you're saying here. And we're going to talk about this week with Facebook and Instagram, and because I have some interesting data on that. That we'll talk about this coming week. But that is the interesting side of this, is it allows Walmart to say we got X number of million members more. Okay. But those shoppers, somebody that's paying that kind of money, isn't shopping at Walmart, even if they have the convenience of delivery and everything else. They don't want the Walmart delivery van coming to their neighborhood and being seen in their zip code. They don't want somebody in a blue vest coming up to their door with their order and their neighbor's going to see it. That's just the reality of it, okay? Somebody with that much ego that's spending that much on the credit card, and that's just for the primary person on it, the $700. It's a couple $100 per additional user. So if your spouse is on it, or you throw your kids on it, or whatever, I mean, that is real money. That is real money. So you're going to see that is the only thing that Walmart gets out of this. They aren't going to get more business, but they get to say that they have so many more members. But I can't see those customers shopping there. I mean, yes, does somebody go in with an American Express card? Yes. But you're not seeing their average customer is not a platinum or black card member of at Walmart. It just doesn't. It just isn't. I mean, and I know. I mean, I've always accepted American Express as a store because the people spend more. So I mean, it used to cost you more. Yeah, it's ridiculous to spend that. I mean, you think the Dave Ramsey. I mean, I think of Dave Ramsey on that, and he hates credit cards to begin with, and somebody with enough ego to spend $700 on a credit card a year. Um, when it was lower, and you got the travel benefits. Yeah, if you traveled a lot, it was nice. But a lot of times, if you traveled a lot, anybody who travels a lot knows that loyalty has its privileges. If you stay at the same hotel chain a lot, I mean, there's no grace in saying that you spent 75 nights a year in a hotel, but it's a lot better to stay in one brand, and they will have your back. I can tell you that as a person who has done it. Okay, there is no glamour in it. There is zero glamour in that much travel. Zero glamour. I can assure you of that. There just isn't. And there's no glamour in the expense account or anything else. There is zero glamour. Just zero. And I love to get out and be with stores. You know that. I love to. Well, we got some exciting stuff coming up here on week 81, 82. You guys have knocked week 80 and 81 out of the park. You guys are doing amazing. But remember, okay, this isn't even a marathon. This is an Ironman at this point. This is an Ironman. It is not over yet. We are nowhere near the end of this, but we are working our way through it one day, one customer, one light at a time. And if you missed yesterday, don't forget, okay? I mean, because I've had a couple calls about this today, okay? Just be mentally preparing, okay, for the heating cost increase. Julie, I don't think you were here last night when I was talking about heating increases. Heating bills are actually expected to go up 31% or more this winter. So if you've got a $300 heating bill, and I got the calculator here, $300, and you take that times 31%, a $300 a month heating bill is $393 a month now. And that's if your heating bill during the winter is only $300. Okay, mine I think runs more than $1,000 at one of my locations. Okay, it gets big money, which makes it a $1,300 to a $1,400 heating bill a month. And it's a challenge that everybody's going to be racing with both at home and at work this winter. So just be mentally prepared for that. The great days that you're having now may be softened by money that people don't have this winter with their increased in heating costs at home. Something to keep in mind. I wanted to make sure I said that again because a couple people have reached out to me about that today. But tomorrow, this is a marathon. Tomorrow is Self-Care Sunday, people. That's the day we set aside each and every week, so that you take care of you. You take care of you. What is your heat doing on? Nana asked about the heat today, Julie, and I said, no, the heat's not on. I got windows open now. What are you talking about? I don't have the air conditioning on. I don't have the heat on. Nana wanted the heat on. No heat. No heat for you. Tomorrow is Self-Care Sunday. The day we set aside every week, so that you take care of you. So you unplug and disconnect. It's the day I'm going to disconnect tomorrow. I'm planning on disconnecting. We might do a Sunday brunch, sort of a birthday day, a day delayed, but a couple days delayed, but we're trying to have a chill day. And we are looking forward to that. um, you think I'm joking, Kitty? No heat for you, Nana. No heat for you. Put on another sweater. Put on another sweater. Here, these clothes just came out of the laundry. Wear those. They're warm. You know. Well, she's in her new room. She used to have a thermostat directly in her room. Now, not. It's not there. But it's asking which one controls the heat. I'm like, none of them in the house are on heat. I haven't even been asked for it yet at the stores. But I'm sure that's coming. But take the time to disconnect tomorrow. I know not all of you can do it on Sunday. Sometimes you got to do it a half day Tuesday, a half day Thursday. Whenever you do it, disconnect, unplug, people. Unplug. Make sure you're making time each and every week to unplug. Tomorrow's my day. I'm going to unplug. I'm not going to spend the day at the desk. We're going to get out. We might go out to a brunch or just a day of putzing or whatever. We're not going to have a heavy day tomorrow. That is our plan. That is our plan for disconnection tomorrow. So we are looking forward to it. We are looking forward to it. And I hope you take the time to do that as well. I hope you do, because it's so important that you do it. That is what Self-Care Sunday is all about, people. You know what else we're all about? This video and everything I talk about. This video and everything I talk about, even the stuff that makes you laugh, goes over to nerds.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you, all the files, all the links, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, ring the bell. Ring that bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with everybody in business that you know, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody make it to the other side. I am here every night at More 8 Than Ish, live in the Nards private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube. But if you have a question in between, you can just email me. Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com. Neil at ECIstores.com. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. That's how we roll every night. Tonight, we're on page 18, if you're following along. Our good morning was, good morning. Check your pockets. Got your keys? Okay, let's go. Our good night tonight is, okay, good night. Check your brain. Got your dreams ready? Okay, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a birthday bash, a day off, a day to chill. We will party again. We will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish, know that you, and you, but most importantly you, yes, you, you're not alone running this store. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great night and a great Sunday. It's time for dessert.